Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is Dr. aka edu_curlz here, also known as Nia, and as you can tell, I'm in front of my steamer today. This is gonna be a little bit of a steam and chat. I'm gonna talk a little bit about skin today and what I've been doing with my skin and why while I steam. So let's get into it. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Dr. Neil Adson, heavy on the doctor. If you are new to this channel, then you wouldn't know this, but I recently just graduated with my doctoral degree in educational leadership and management from Drexel University. But my oldies but goodies, they know that, and so we're heavy on the doctor these days. So that's the first thing. I want to talk a little bit about what I've been doing with my skin. So many of you know I have been on a weight loss journey. I have lost almost 60 pounds now, which is kind of crazy to even say out loud. It's been a ton of weight. But with that, I have found like some differences with my diet and it impacting my skin, and like kind of finding the balances of my diet and my skin. Really making sure that I have enough water to remain hydrated, and then really just maintaining my skin overall, because I do a lot of working out and sweating. And so that's what I'm going to talk a little bit about today. We're going to first talk about like my post-workout, what do I do type of routine. And I'll kind of highlight different things that I've tried in my skin and what I'm doing like maintenance wise, because I am also doing some things a little bit different. So first off, I work out every day, sometimes twice a day. A lot of times twice a day. And so one of the things that I started to notice when I first started working out heavily was I started to get breakouts around my hairline. And that is really just because I use a lot of hair products, and I use curly hair products, and they're all natural, so there's not bad ingredients, but my skin gets irritated with heavy butters and creams and oils like really on my skin. And so I tried to integrate and started integrating a toner spray that I use after I work out. So I have one that I keep in the car because I do a lot of hiking and outdoor walks with a girlfriend, and then I have one that I keep in my bathroom. And so if I've worked out in the gym, I just spray my face really quickly if I'm not immediately jumping in the shower, which is to help like absorb and lift the dirt. And then if I am like on a hike and I'm going to get a smoothie afterwards, which is typically my routine after I go on my long walks or my hikes, then I spray my face immediately afterwards just to kind of like absorb some of the sweat and avoid it like getting into my pores and clogging my pores. So that's layer one. Layer two is that I wash my face way more times a day than I did previously. So previously I didn't really have a skin routine. I've never been super acne prone, and so it really wasn't a necessity for me. Truly, I would wash my face in the shower. That was really it. I am still washing my face in the shower, so I wash my face once I get out of my workout. In the shower, I use the Fenty Total Cleanser, and I also have the Cherry Bomb face scrub, and I switch between the scrub and the actual Total Cleanser. I probably use the scrub maybe once or twice a week, but I mainly use the Total Cleanser. And then I get out of the shower and I first use my first fat water, which is just the regular. Then I use the milky fat water. Then I use hyaluronic acid. And then I mix the hyaluronic acid with my moisturizer by Fenty. So everything that I use just about is by Fenty. The hyaluronic acid and the salicylic acid that I use is by The Ordinary, which I really, really love. Super affordable, very easy to find, that type of thing. And then I use the Witch Hazel toner with cucumber between workouts and like when I'm out. And that's what I use to kind of just reabsorb dirt. So those are kind of like baseline of like my shower routine. Once a week, I will use the Cookies and Clean face mask, but I also use the pumpkin enzyme mask that Trader Joe's makes in the evenings. I probably buy one a year, and it takes me all year to get through it because I don't use it every day, and I do only use it in like overnight. And I maybe do that twice a week to kind of maintain my skin and give it a suppleness. And so that's kind of like the main thing there for masks. The only additional thing that I do to my skin that's a little bit different is I do steam. And so I steam pretty often, really just to open my pores And then once I've done that, I actually layer my salicylic acid on my T-zone and then along my nose. And that's really, really important to my skin to just kind of get any of the dirt and grime out of my pores, and it really helps eliminate like the blackheads. And so that's what I do just about once a week. The real thing is like my skin is so much better. One, because I'm down in a ton of weight, but two, also because I drink a ton of water through the day. And so I normally fill up my Stanley probably 4 times a day. Sorry, iced coffee. But I've also kind of eliminated the other liquids I consume. So I don't really keep alcohol in my house. I don't really consume alcohol on a day-to-day basis anymore. Not even wine. I kind of stay away from sugary things in general. I will have coffee or iced coffee every once in a while. It's just not super frequent. And then I don't keep any juices in my house. The closest thing that I have to juice is fruit. And that is like a huge difference in diet and routine for me personally that I think just makes all the difference for my skin and my routine overall. So those are really the things for my skin. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I do. I do use like these under eye patches when my bags are really bad, specifically when I'm really tired, and they just kind of give a little bit of energy. They have a vitamin C serum in them. But that is really it, y'all. Like I don't do anything like super crazy. I have a jade roller, so I'll use that on my skin. I'll actually use that after I'm done today. Once I put the salicylic acid on, work that into my skin, then I'll go in with my jade roller and just roll my face. But there's really nothing else to my routine. Like that's really it. The real thing that's so important about my skin at this point is keeping it clean. And that is like really super important. The only other thing, that I did not mention is I do use the Trader Joe's cucumber wipes. Those will also stay in my car, and so I just use those as like they're a face and body wipe. I pick those up pretty often and wipe my face down, make sure that my skin is super clean and clear. So I carry those with me. I keep one in my bathroom, which is how I remove my makeup, that with the Fenty like jelly oil stuff, and then one in the car. And so those are like, pretty often the two things that I use on my skin is that toner mist and then the face wipes, and I keep those in the car, and then I also keep them in my bathroom, so I have both options. Those are really integral to my routine, really just because it's so important to keep my skin clean, especially with the amount of working out that I do, the amount of sweating that I do. It's just like a vital part of the process for me, and so I need to make sure that my skin is super clear. So that's really it. That's like all the things on my skin update. Stay tuned because the next video is going to be on my weight loss update, and then we'll jump into hair and what I've been doing with my hair. So stay tuned. Make sure you check out that video. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. If there's something that you do with your skin that is really helpful for moisture, I'd love to know. One of the things I started integrating once a month or every 3 months is a hydrofacial, and I've actually really been loving that. It's really great for my skin, gives me really great suppleness, keeps me really moist, and so those things are awesome. So if you have those kinds of maintenance things built into your budget or have space to add them to your budget, I deeply encourage. It's such a great addition to my routine, and it's so important to keeping the skin really healthy and supple. So thank you guys as always for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.